The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931. The Monster YouTube channel at RX931. And Twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 and you're live on Facebook.
Join us, facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live.
And bawal na pag-usapan ang kwalya. Okay? So, here we go. Here we go.
Tapos na, hapon pa yan.
At hapon pa yun, old
Move on
news.
now.
Let's start off by thanking, of course, Patrick Starlord, our topic sender. Hashtag My Provincial Life. Let's start off at number 10 from Not Isidro. Yung TV nyo, TV din ng mga kapitbahay. Kasi di ba usually, like not everyone would have a TV. So the ones who have,
Nakikishare.
usually, yung where the TV is, yung sa sala downstairs, may mga windows naman. So yung mga makikinood, G na rin. Kasi nga very community di ba? It's not so much na mine, yours. It's more like, yung makinood, go. Lalo na mga event. Kunyari,
Oh, yeah.
laban ni Manny Pacquiao or
Miss Universe.
Miss Universe or ang
Or
Provinciano,
basketball.
Marimar. I mean, whatever it is that everyone's watching, parang you'd be a horrible human being if you didn't allow your neighbors na makinood na usually hindi naman sila papasok sa loob. Doon lang sila sa likod. Diba? And like,
True.
so,
It
wala
works
namang
kung
mawawala.
walang gate.
Kung walang gate, yes.
Usually yan siguro yung mga tindahan.
Yes.
Right?
Oo. Number 9 from Jungkook's Girl, My Provincial Life. Parati kayong may kapitbahay na, quote, aswang daw, di
Oh
umano.
my God.
Pero
Oh my
totoo
gosh,
yun.
Imagine that.
Like, hindi talaga mawawala na there's bound to be one. Siguro medyo eccentric yung neighbor or
Walang may kakilala.
walang may kakilala, hindi
Hindi mo alam yung
nakikihalubilo.
background.
Oo. Tapos alam mo yung yung like usually there's this city area. I mean, not city, sorry. Parang the center of the barangay.
Yeah.
Tapos sila they live up in the mountains.
Ah,
Yung mga ganon.
Very, very
I'm always
horror
reminded
movie
of
sa Pilipinas.
Shake, Rattle, and
Yeah,
Roll.
Shake,
Yes.
Rattle, and Roll.
That one
Yes.
particular series where they were in the middle of nowhere in that forest.
True.
What was that again? What was the name of that?
Which
Let us
one?
know.
Sobrang dami na kasing...
But there was one specific one Aswang ba yun? Or
Maybe.
Mananggal?
Yung
I
kay
forgot what it's
Aswang is
called.
the one with Manilyn
Manilyn,
Reynes.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite ko talaga yun eh. Yung, hindi kayo makakapasok dito. Hindi ka rin makakalabas.
Wow.
That was my favorite exchange. Ang galing. I love that scene.
True. And number 8 from Jen and Ann. When we were kids, we needed to harvest fresh eggs for breakfast. The more eggs, the better. Alam mo, this is one of my bucket list.
What?
Like, pag may mga animals na kami sa Palawan, parang, alam mo yung, okay, you wake up, time for breakfast, punta ka dun sa mga manok, kuha ka ng itlog, yun ang breakfast natin. Like, I promise you, this is something that I've always wanted to do.
You know who has that? Not here in the Philippines.
Yeah?
Kylie.
Oh my
In a
gosh.
recent episode of the Kardashians, her new show, Khloe went to Kylie's house to pick up something, I think, and then she passed by this area where her chickens are. And then parang sabi niya, yeah, she actually gives me eggs. Like, whenever the chickens would have eggs. And so, yeah. As in, namimigay siya sa mga kapatid niya kasi marami siyang chickens. Kasi nila pa ni
Oh.
Chloe, oh, look, there are eggs. So, may mga bago. How cool,
Sabi
right?
ko na I'm a secret Kardashian Pare-pareho. Temo, kamukha ko si, Kendall. Tapos may manok din ako tulad ni Kylie. Oh. I swear.
Parang hindi ako nakatulog kagabi.
Parang,
So medyo na busy
parang
ako.
wag ikaw, no? Wag
Wag
ikaw
me,
this morning.
no.
Hindi, tsaka alam mo yung not today.
Not me.
Not today.
Not today.
Di ba ikaw nga
Satan.
si MJ sa family?
MJ?
Si MJ.
Michael Jackson?
No, sa Kardashians.
Who's MJ?
The mother of Kris Jenner.
Hindi man lang si Chris. Ako magagalit na nga ako si Kris Jenner ang sinabi mo. Yung nanay pa ni Chris talaga.
Lola ni na Kylie.
Lola nila Kylie. Walang kwenta.
Oo.
Sabi ni Japan, Secret Kardashian? More like defective Kardashian. Ang sama nung defective. Walang kwenta. Nakakainis.
Kardashian. May nagtatanong kanina, gusto ko yung sa comment section. Kung tayong tatlo daw, nakatira sa province, sino sa atin ang pinakamalamang aswang?
May feeling ako na si Chico.
Parang
Ako din,
ako.
si Chico din.
Ako
Parang
din.
si Chico.
Parang ako.
Kasi sa start, sasabihin ng mga tao, si Markki yun. Definitely yung aswang. Pero sa ugali lang eh. Si Chico, aswang.
Kasi ako yung mas tahimik.
Ikaw yung tahimik.
Ako yung parang...
Ikaw yung pili ko mas
Low
lib sa
key.
liblib ka.
Yun,
Markki,
yes.
ah.
Low-key
Oo.
aswang.
Si Markki kasi hindi pwedeng aswang kasi malamang nandun na siya sa sari-sari store nakikipag-away.
Oo.
Alam mo yung araw-araw may kaaway.
Hindi rin ako pwedeng aswang kasi I'd be too lazy to hunt for food. You know?
Netflix and
Alam mo pwede kang aswang eh. Kasi gising sa gising sa gabi,
Oh,
tulog
no!
sa umaga. Pwede ka rin eh.
Pwede rin pala ako sa because of my sleep
Your
habits.
sleeping habits.
Oo.
You could be a suspect because
On the
eh.
contrary, gising ako, so pwede akong lumabas to prove to everybody na hindi ako aswang. Kasi I'm human and it's like 2 in the morning and look at me.
Sabi-
Still talking to
Actually,
you
tama si
guys.
Mai. Ako
Alin?
yung nagmamarites sa side.
Actually.
Sabi
Either
ni Miguel, ako daw yung may-ari ng sari-sari store kung saan ka nagmamarite.
Hala, si Japat, si Markki yung tomboy sa Talahiban.
Tambay! Chico!
Ikaw yung tomboy.
Tambay pala.
Dapat din tambay!
Ang basa ko kasi
Ano
tomboy.
si Markki? Tambay! Sa talahiban.
Ang basa ko tomboy. Sorry.
Hindi ko kaya.
Ay,
Tomboy.
nako.
Ay, ganon.
Tapos sabi naman ni Nathaniel, si Markki yung nangangain, pero si Chico yung aswang.
Ay, ganon?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Ay, if that's the case, ako talaga yung aswang.
Hindi talaga ako.
Tamad kasi si Hazel.
We all know that ain't me.
Oo.
Or
no?
for example, kung kung mga monsters tayo, what would we be? Ganun na lang.
Si Markki, tikba lang.
Sige, pwede.
Wow,
Hindi,
impressive.
kasi matangkad si Markki.
Very
Oo.
small, yeah.
Si Chico, white lady.
Ay, gusto ko yun. Parang fajon. Di ba laging naka-gown? Oo, parang pwede,
Ako
pwede.
Hindi si Chico Chanak eh.
Oo nga, Chico
Ay, oo nga
Chana.
pala, tiyanak na
Si
pala
So, white
ako.
lady
Chanak.
lang si Hazel.
Sige. Ay, scary naman.
Or,
White lady.
ano
na lang ako? Well,
manananggal.
pwede rin.
Pwede, manananggal.
Undin.
Kasi,
Hindi.
alam mo, pwedeng manananggal si Hazel. Habang yung top half niya, nag-hunt ng victim, yung kalahati niya tulog pa rin.
Chill. Para at least kalahati lang yung hardworking.
Oo. And number 7, coming from Simply Nedge, di ko makakalimutan, magtabi-tabi po pag nag-CR ako at dumadaan sa matalahib na daan.
Ako, ginagawa ko yun palagi.
Ako din.
Same.
Always. I mahirap na. I really do tabi-tabi po. Number 6, coming from Hey Tina, ayokong lumalabas ng gabi papuntang bayan dahil sa magubat na daanan
Maugat.
bago ano nangyayari?
Saan ka dumadaan, Chico?
Going
Sa maugat
on?
na daanan.
Anong cruising spots na pinupuntahan mo?
Sa
Speaking of
magubat na
maugat,
daanan.
Sabi
Oh.
nila, manananggal ka daw, manananggal ng lakas.
Ay!
Oh!
Okay. Okay. Magubat. Okay, magubat na daanan.
Magubat.
Bago makasakay ng tricycle, tapos tatakutin ka pa na may taong pugot ang ulo
Anong
sa
gusto
ilalim
mo?
ng akasya.
Kayo, anong mas gusto nyo? Magubat o maugat?
Maugat? Ayoko na magubat. Yuck. Ayoko nang magubat.
Hindi, kasi ako din, maugat. Kasi, di ba, natutuwa ako when I look at trees, tapos yung
Yes!
kapal ng ugat.
Lalo na yung di ba? They say, mahirap like to get rid of a tree. Because the tree, you see it, right? Hindi mo
Yeah.
nare-realize yung root system niya. Diyos ko, like 2 blocks away.
Oh my, sobrang lalim.
Hindi totoo. Like it becomes a network of trees and alam mo yung buhol-buhol na siya with the other roots of the other trees.
Yeah.
It's a little difficult.
Mahirap yung magubat kasi baka mawala tayo, di ba?
Oo.
No.
Hindi mo mahanap yung gusto mo, 'di ba?
Ikaw,
Kasi
Markki, ba't quiet ka?
Maugat, I guess.
Ayaw mo rin mawala sa magubat, di ba? Syempre,
Hello, di ba
scary.
nangyari na sa akin nung bata ako? Because of my dad, because he would leave me
Yeah,
running. Oo.
exactly.
Tas
May trauma.
nawawala
May
ka eh,
childhood
no?
trauma.
With all the
Yes,
trees.
Exactly. And of course, I really, really enjoyed walking around the temples in Cambodia.
True.
Diba? Puro ugat yung mga forests doon.
True.
And number 5 from Camilo, My Provincial Life, tandang ang alarm clock, araw at buwan ang orasan at kalendaryo, at mga kabaryo ang daily planner ko. Everything natural. Wala kang kailangang gadget.
I don't know if that'll work though
Well,
on
yeah.
certain people.
Yes. Number 4 from Victoriano, My Provincial Life, lahat ng gulay sa kantang Bahay Kubo, nasa bakuran nyo.
Oh.
Sigarilyas
At mani, sitaw, bataw, patani,
kundol.
patola, upot,
Ay,
kalabasa.
patola.
Tingnan natin kung alam ni Markki.
At saka meron pa,
Talabos.
anong talab?
Sabi ko na si Markki dapat na magtuloy eh. Tuloy mo, talabos, saka ano pa?
Mustasa.
Talabos.
Ano yung talab?
Ano siya?
Saka meron pang talabos.
Ano yung last two?
Anong talabos?
Ano siya?
Labanos!
Labanos pala.
Anong talabos?
Talabos na kamote.
Talbos tsaka halabos. Naging talabos.
Ay, ganon.
Talabos,
Ano mo sila doon?
mostasa,
Sibuyas.
kamatis. Oh.
Oh, Markki.
Sigarilyas at mani. Ano?
Ayun.
Nasa umpisa yun eh.
Tapos sibuyas, kamatis, blank,
Ah,
blank, at blank, blank.
nakalimutan ko na ang sagot. Ganun na lang.
Ng mga
Bawang
vegetables.
At
Parang paa. Luya.
Kala ko Rika Gigi.
Oh. And number 3 from Wildfire, My Provincial Life, kung saan legit yung chant nung larong taguan. Tagu-taguan, maliwanag ang buwan. Dito kasi sa Manila, tagu-taguan, maliwanag ang poste sa kalye. Like the you go by the light of the moon. Number 2 from Diabolique, yung okasyon na kahit alam mong nasa kabilang baryo, napakalinaw ng lyrics ng kanta sa sobrang lakas ng sound system na enarkila. Yung mga di ba it carries over kasi nga wala masyadong noise, walang mga car noises. So pag may nagkaraoke, dinig na dinig mo. And the top, My Provincial Life, comes from JJ Gayosa.
JJ Gayosa says,
Kapag dito sa city may umalulong na aso, dead malong. Pero pag sa probinsya,
Oh no!
kakabahan ka talaga.
Oh.
That's true though. Parang iba yung datingan nung "Aw! Aw! Aw!"
Actually, I think because of all the horror movies we grew up watching,
Yeah,
kaya din ganun yung naiisip natin agad pag may umaalulong na aso.
true.
Kasi di ba, I think yan yung classic sa mga aswang movies.
Yeah.
Laging may ganun, may aso na malulong, tapos may mga uwak-uwak sa paligid.
Oo.
Oo.
And that's the ano talaga, that's the scary thing about being in a place that you're not familiar with.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay, so
Mm.
we've got one more batch coming up. I will be taking my leave for now. I'll be
Take
leaving
off, you guys.
just a little earlier,
Who's
but of course,
leaving?
Hazel and Markki will stick
On
around
a
and
din.
get the other batch of the top 10.
So we still have one last batch. We're not gonna go just yet. We'll be here till 10 o'clock. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Keep it locked. And if you're watching on Facebook Live, keep watching. If you're not there yet, go check us out. Also Twitch TV and YouTube Live. For now, though, let's move on with more Bright Wednesday, playing music from the 2000s to the 2010s. It is only 9:33 in the morning. Let's play this track, Alternate Amber and Jocelyn Enriquez. If you could read my mind. Come on, let's dance right here on the Monster. Parang pili ko magle-lip sync for your life tayo sa song natin. Right? I feel like RuPaul used to jam to that.
past.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah.
Si Chico pala yung naka-on. Ayan. Para tayo magle-lip sync for your life.
Lip sync for the
For the
crown.
crown, for sure. Oh my God, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Survivor. I'm so excited. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh my God, I was watching Jonathan's story sa Instagram. Grabe siya. Para siyang animal. No, for real. Kasi, para siyang gumagaya sa ano.
Bye guys.
Bye, see you tomorrow.
Bye, Chica Besh.
Si, si Young String. Tingnan mo naman yung ano niya, stories niya.
Ano ba name niya sa IG?
Young String. Look at him.
Young Strength?
Yeah. Look at him. That's him.
What's he doing?
Moving sideways.
Is he ano?
Ano,
Tarzan.
Oh,
Tarzan.
look at that. Grabe siya. Tapos may sinusundan siya na parang reptile. Ayan o. Look.
What is that?
Oh my God. Jonathan, what are you doing? I would run away. I could never. So scary. But yeah, exciting if you watch Survivor. Well, apparently, in Drag Race Espanya, may nag-RuPaul na naman.
Oh,
Tapos,
basta.
fail
Fail.
na naman. Oo. Tapos
As
yung RuPaul
usual.
niya, remember that episode during quarantine ata? Was it during quarantine? Yung sa face skinny?
Yes.
Yan yung niya, yung look niya.
Season 12.
Face skinny RuPaul.
Ay, nako.
Oh my gosh. It's one of those days where just like, yes, yes, yes.
We're almost
I got
done. yun?
I got home yesterday at around 3 a.m. from my trip to Cubao, La Union.
So, hindi pala natuloy yung Baguio. Instead, La Union pala. Or was
Yes,
it
La
really La
Union.
Union to begin with? Na,
I mean, they kept changing
sa
their
bagay, same
mind.
direction anyway. Yeah.
They kept changing their mind. Even my script, they changed their mind halfway through. They said, no, 3 lines isn't enough. We have to give you 2 kilometric monologues
God.
that you have to memorize in 30 minutes. And then, back up. Tapos na.
And then, hindi
Hindi
natuloy.
natuloy.
So, you have to do it all over again.
On Saturday.
At least you have some time to rest.
Mm-mm.
Although, is that more difficult na parang, since you already memorized it before you packed up, na parang you could have done it right then and
That's
there.
what I wanted to
Is
do.
it more
I was like,
difficult to keep all that information, all those words until Saturday?
I didn't care if, I actually didn't care if I got extra pay because they have to pay you even if you don't
Even if
do
you
anything.
didn't, yeah, you didn't film.
Like, I would have rather just done it right there because I already memorized it and I was just ready already.
Right. Because you might forget pa, di ba? If
Yeah,
you
and now I have to keep
keep running the
going
line.
through him again and over and over and over again. So I'd rather have done it yesterday and just gotten one pay.
True. And also, of course, nakakapagod din to keep going back.
Are you still on All Out Sundays, Sabini? I am actually just getting on All Out Sundays. This Sunday would be the first episode.
Since
See
umalis
you
ng
there.
maaga si Chico, can we talk about Chico now?
Of course.
Dead joke lang. Sabi ni John Sinai, pag-usapan na si Chico. Diba? Yun daw yung rule. So, sino yung wala sa yung topic? Ask us about Chico and we'll answer.
Yeah, ask us a Chico question and we'll answer to the best of our ability.
You have 3 minutes kasi after 3 minutes, we'll do the last batch na.
I'm gonna be Jervis. I'm gonna be on All Out Sundays for 3 weeks in a row. For the last 3 episodes of Queen Bex. Queen Bex.
Magkano credit limit ng credit card ni Chico? We don't know. We don't know his bank details, unfortunately.
But I've seen his
PIN, the last 2 digits.
I have seen the amount and I'm like, what was it again? What did we call it? His pototoy.
His pototo.
And it's quite substantial.
Substantial! Mapi-feel mo. Ganun yung level yung pototo yung Chico. Talagang feel na feel mo.
Yeah. All the way to my intestines.
Hindi ko kinaya. Don't give me visuals! No! I cannot! Grabe kayo, guys. Oh! Finally, na-recover na ni Lady Camden yung Twitter niya. I'm so happy.
That is
I can
good.
try to tweet Lady Camden although she never responds naman. I don't know. Baka pag ikaw, Markki,
Sige, message ko siya.
sasampalin kita. No! Don't you dare!
And since Lady Camden seems to like drag queens, I'll send her my drag queen photo.
No! You're only allowed if you can get Lady Camden to guess. Well, guess!
Oh, go.
Oh my God, can you imagine if Lady Camden guessed it on TMR? I don't think I'll be able to speak. I would just gosh.
Gosh darn.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Oh
golly
my gosh,
golly
it's
god.
Lady Camden. Hindi ko kaya.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. But I'm excited at least tapos na yung season niya. All winners na.
Well, this is the season that Hazel and I are going to be bitter rivals.
Kasi this season, di ba, you're also partially Team Lady Camden. So,
Yeah, I'm partially Team Lady Camden, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So,
Yeah. But this next season, parang magkaiba yung mga bets
magkaiba yung
namin.
bets
As in
natin.
super. I think the
Why
only...
don't you like Raja?
Yeah,
You're
no,
not
that's the
gonna be
only
rooting for
common
Raja?
one. That's the only common one we
that's
have.
the only one I truly care about. I mean, the others, yeah, I do like them, but obviously I'll be rooting for Raja, period.
Like, Raja would probably be in my top 3. But, like, that's the only one we have in common. Because the other one, you're Monet, I'm Trinity. You're
Jada.
Jada.
You're Evie.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm Evie.
You and
You're
Chico, you like
yeah, we
Evie.
both love Evie. Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, kasi I watched this interview on Entertainment Weekly. They recently sat down with an interviewer and they were asked like, who among you like surprised everybody the most? Tapos parang their replies, parang ang common answer was Evie. They were like awed by like they were in awe of Evie and like what she brought and her drag. And also Raja. Yun yung dalawa nilang answers, common answers of everybody.
Mm.
And I was like, well, this sounds good for us because those are the ones we're rooting for. So
Yes.
yay! Oh, anyway, wait, let's go back on air. Monster RX93.1. Time for the final batch of today's top 10. Again, we are thanking our topic senders. You know who you are because she couldn't send me. Okay, so let's go. At number 10 from Victoriano. Oh, of course, we're doing the hashtag My Provincial Life. Victoriano says, halos lahat ng talbos doon pwedeng ulamin or isahog sa ulam. Talabos ng kamote. Kidding, Markki. Talbos ng kamote, sayote, sitaw, kalabasa, sile, sampalok, at iba pa. Oh, I think I only know talbos ng kamote. Hindi ko alam na ganun pala. Wait, what is talbos anyway? What
I
is?
have no
I mean, I
idea.
know that they're like the green leafy.
You should be asking me. We should be asking Chica.
Wait, talbos. Is it? Does it translate to
Talbos
dahon?
ng kamote sa bagoong.
Okay, producing vegetable tops or talbos. Ah, okay, vegetable tops. So that's what it means. Oh, okay. Yeah. So apparently, pwede lahat yun ulamin. Although I think ang pinaka-common talaga is talbos ng kamote. Yeah, dahon nga siya. So sabi ni Juice Blank. Thank you. Number 9 from Patrick Starlord, dapat sanay ka sa creepy crawlies kasi they're everywhere. And some, you aren't sure what species they are.
Yeah, because they have like weird colors and they crawl all over the place.
This
And
is why I can never join Survivor. I can only be a fan and watch it because I'm afraid of literally every creepy crawly you can think of. I don't like them.
I
I hate
am
rats. I hate bugs. I mean, I will never survive more than a night probably.
I am one of those people that doesn't get scared of those creepy crawlies. I mean, I used to get really scared of frogs, but I think I
Yeah.
got over that when I did a show where I had to face my fears. But otherwise, no.
I could never.
I can actually do Survivor. I think I'm ready. I think
I
if
think you are. I think it's something
it's something that I
you
was
can do,
born to
definitely.
do.
It's in your wheelhouse.
It's like Jonathan raised in Survivor, so he really trained to be a survivor.
And I think you will really do well in the challenges. All those like swimming challenges, yung mga endurance, mga
Yeah,
speed.
pero I think si Jonathan has a more he has a better social game.
True.
Although
Feeling ko ang shady mo na after day 2.
I'm really shady AF. But the thing is, I don't know. I think because it's a game, I'm gonna put on a face. Because I can. It's fake galore on
True.
Survivor. A lot of them are just fake it till you make it, diba?
Yeah. I'd love the element of yan yung parang social game and all that. Kaya lang kasi yun nga disadvantage talaga na takot ako sa creepy crawlies and I really don't like
Sige, you
being
handle the social
uncomfortable.
game. I'll handle the creepy crawly.
I don't know how I'll play it.
and
Maybe
and Chico will handle the crashies.
we know what Chico will be handling in Survivor. At number 8 from MC, hindi ko kailangan magdala ng pera. Pag bibili sa tindahan, ililista na lang ni Manang sa utang ko. Tapos, di ba, pag ganon, siguro you just pay them at the end of the month or something like that. Whatever your
Yeah.
arrangement is with the tindero or the tindera. Tsaka parang kasi
Yeah.
pag ganon, hindi, it's not like you're strangers. Because,
Yeah,
most people in the province, they pretty much know everybody from their barangay,
they know
yung mga
everyone.
neighbors.
They
So,
know
and it's
everyone.
not like, hello, lilipat ka ba ng bahay para takbuhan yung utang mo sa tindahan? Of course not. So, yeah.
I remember the tindahan next to my house. Aling Feli.
Talaga, in
Yeah.
Rizal before.
Yeah, in Tubigan, Rizal. And it's
Ooh.
still there now, I
Sa
think.
tindahan.
Yeah. Nag-upgrade nga eh.
I had my own credit line sa nearby tindahan then when I was younger. Kasi I would play outside, right? With all the other kids in the neighborhood. Tapos, syempre, sometimes you're in the middle of playing and then you get thirsty, you want something to drink or whatever, and you don't wanna go home. Tsaka minsan iniisip ko rin kasi pag umuwi ako, hindi na ako papalabasin ulit. So I don't wanna go back inside. So pag sa tindahan ako bumibili, parang because my mom would get sick of me going in and out, asking for like money to buy whatever.
Uh,
Sinabi na niya dun sa tindero or tindera na parang just let her get whatever she wants.
and
And
then may
then
credit line
just let
ka.
me know. Oo, and then like we'll pay na lang pag na total na or
Oh.
whatever. So ganun, parang ano ko, ballin ako na sa kid because I could go to the store and pick out whatever and buy it. So may
Swerte
credit
mo
line ako sa
naman.
tindahan. I
Swerte
think
mo
because
naman.
nga naiinis na yung mom ko pag labas-pasok sa house. Number 7 from OD1 Kenobi, nung bata pa kami, takot kami lumabas ng tanghali dahil may mga gumagalang satanista na nangunguha daw ng bata at ginagawang alay.
Scary.
That's so scary. What the hell? But I think that's pretty common. That's what parents tell their kids to stop them from leaving the house. Lalo na pag gala yung anak mo.
And if it wasn't Satanists, they're definitely missionaries.
Oh my God. Meron pang isa, pero it's politically incorrect. So, we won't say na. Pero may isa pang panakot sa mga kids. Alam niyo na yon. At number 6 from Jonathan Vaneswu proves to me that going slow really benefits my well-being as opposed to the fast-paced city life. Do people in the province live longer than people in the city? I would imagine yes, no?
Sometimes, yes.
Kasi parang you're not as exposed to, well, number one, pollution. Also, you're not, yung mga fast food and unhealthy stuff aren't as easily accessible to you. Diba?
Yeah.
So, sa province ngayon, mga puro organic, technically, kasi mga
Yeah,
pananim
so
nyo
it's
yung
all
kinakain nyo. And
healthy.
everything's
Yes,
like
yes.
much healthier.
And 'di ba, normally when you see the people who survive longer,
Yeah.
the people who, go past 100, they're all from the mountains or the
True.
provinces.
Saka less
Yeah.
stress kasi, diba?
And the pollution is non-existent.
And you're also not exposed to a lot of people who may pass on,
Diseases.
yeah. So, yeah, I think it's a lot safer. It's a lot better for your health.
True.
Number 5 from Quivo, napipilitan ng umuwi ng 6 p.m. kasi talagang madilim. Konti na lang kasi yung mga street lights, nasa magkabilang dulo ng streets lang.
Mm-mm. It's
Um,
scary.
yeah, you don't want to play in the dark. But I remember there was a time na when I was younger that we loved playing taguan in the dark. Parang mas exciting kasi siya. Syempre, hindi ka na super maliliit na kids. Yung mga medyo, alam mo yun, medyo pre-teens, ganyan.
Whenever I think of Taguan, I always think of Cruel Summer.
Ah, that show.
Oh my
I love that
gosh.
show.
I
It's
always
so
think
funny
of
because
that.
Markki messaged me a few weeks ago. Watch Cruel. I was like, I told you to watch it. I told you to watch it like 2 years or like a year ago.
The thing is, kasi the name of the show isn't so catchy.
Parang walang recall.
Parang walang recall. It's like something normal that you would, parang hindi pinag-isipan.
But when I was watching it, when it was like, kasi I think I was watching it while it was airing.
Yeah.
It was like trending on Twitter and everything. That's why I got curious and I got into it because I was like, what is this Cruel Summer that people are talking about? So I checked it out, loved it, especially because of the plot. It's about, well, basically grooming, teachers, students, and all that.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna watch this.
Parang-
Medyo relatable.
Parang relates.
So yeah, pero it's super exciting because of the twists and even the season finale.
That
you'd
was
be
that
like,
was grouped and gagged and
OMG.
gathered. Yes.
More like OMJ for Jeanette. Anyway, if you can check it out,
Watch it, Cruel
please watch
Summer.
that show. It's
It's
such a
really
good
good.
show. Cruel Summer. I think we did that for watch list as well before. But anyway, number 4 from Abby CJ, yung mamimitas kami ng mangga or magbubungkal ng singkamas tapos huhugasan sa dagat at kakainin na doon, libre na asin. Kasi sa dagat minuga.
True.
Pero isn't that kadiri?
Won't that won't that make your stomach grumble?
I know, exactly.
Kung galing sa dagat ang asin. I don't know.
Hindi na nga niya aasinan eh. As in, huhugasan niya lang sa dagat. Tapos I guess,
It's salty na.
salty na. Kasi salty yung water. Pero
That's what I'm saying. Kasi if you think about it,
I don't think that's correct.
because when you drink salt water, 'di ba, that's what happens to people who are stuck on the ocean,
It's not good for you.
deep at sea. It's not good for you to drink it.
Yeah, I know. Siguro that's something you do as a child, not knowing better, di ba? Parang, okay, maalat na siya. Hindi ko na kailangan umuwi para kumuha ng asin. Number 3 from G-Men's Girl, lahat ng bahay nakahiwalay ang CR from the main house. Kaya madalas maliwanag pa lang, dapat nakaligo na kami kasi ayaw namin abutan ng dilim. So it's going to be quite a walk. Going to the bathroom.
It's a walk to remember.
Have I experienced something like this? Not really, but I think I know what you're talking about. Siguro ito yung parang, yun nga, parang, either maybe it's like a compound and there's like a shared bathroom or something. Maybe you live with your relatives or something like that. Baka ganon pwede.
Yeah.
Or maybe even just your own, right? You just don't put it in the main house. Baka ganon yung style sa mga
Outhouse.
provinces before.
Outhouse.
So the banyo is outside.
Pero like for
Pag
example,
mga
up
beach, usually ganun din. A lot of.
for example, up in Norway, we have like a cabin in the
But it's an
mountains.
actual house. You know, it's not just the banyo yung nakahiwalay. It's like a whole.
No, the cabin is the banyo is outside.
Oh, so it's
An
just
outhouse.
the banyo.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, it's a cabin in the mountains. So like literally, we have to go out and it's snowing
Oh my god.
to go to the bathroom.
But I wonder why people design it that way.
Because I think
Logistically, but it makes more
I don't
sense.
think there is like a plumbing system up in the
Oh,
mountains.
that's
I think it just goes straight
why.
into the
Right.
the trees.
Oh, gets. Actually, naisip ko din, parang I think I went to one beach na ganyan. Yung parang nakahiwalay talaga yung CR and nasa labas siya. And I think it's also because alam nila na usually yung maliligo galing sa dagat. So, syempre it's hard mababasa yung buong bahay mo kung galing ka sa dagat tapos maliligo ka in your banyo sa loob, diba?
Oo.
So, it's more convenient, I guess, to have it outside. At number 2, from Paper Clutter, one night, inutusan kaming magpipinsan na bumili ng yelo. And we literally had to walk sa dilim for about 15 to 20 minutes para sa pinakamalapit na store. Kaya lusaw na din yung yelo pagbalik.
That sucks.
That's so sad. I'd be so disappointed.
Ugh.
You know me and my love affair with ice.
I need ice too.
I need ice in my life. I can't. You know, I'm so amazed because most of my friends, they don't even like drinking cold water. They prefer room temp water.
I can't do that.
I can't. I feel
Even-
like hindi ako nare-refresh, hindi ako alam mo yun, nawawala yung uhaw pag hindi malamig.
They always get mad at me when when I ask for cold water and they're like, "But you have to sing later." And I'm like, "I know, but that's a myth."
And they also say it's better for your health kasi, 'di ba, to drink room temperature water.
Yeah, but
I
it's
just-
but
I'm
it's
just
for
not
me
used
it's a
to
myth.
it.
It's a myth.
Yeah.
I mean, I need cold water in my life, and
Me
I need to shower in very warm water.
I need cold drinks all the time, 24/7, whether it's water, tea, coffee, everything iced for me. Thank you. And the top hashtag my provincial life comes from Jungkook's girl.
Jungkook's girl says,
Going to the province is always a humbling experience. They don't care about your designer bags or your latest model iPhone. Basta mabuti kang tao at may baon kang chismis, okay ka sa kanila.
"Mga marites, ang mga sikat sa probinsya."
Oh my God. Totoo naman, they don't really care about branded stuff or whatever. Hindi importante yun kasi probably they don't even keep track. They don't know probably, diba? So yeah, it's all
Yeah.
about really pakikisama, how
Yeah,
you deal with
being
other people.
able to deal with every kind of person living there, because you only have a few people you have to deal with, and you have no choices. Because if you're in the city, you can have multiple friends. You can take, for example, the Jeep or Grab to a friend somewhere nearby in a different
Yeah,
city. But in the province, there are only a few people that you need to talk to, and you have to get along with all of them.
true. Sabi
If
ni
not, puro marites, they'll all talk about you.
sabi ni Miguel, magsusurvive kayo sa probinsya. Kasi ano, marami kaming chismis. Yan ba yun?
True. I'm
But
relate.
yeah. So, there you go. What about us before we go? My provincial life, like I said, wala akong probinsya. I didn't grow up going to the province. I would always be a little jealous kasi I remember when I was a kid, my brother and my sister would be allowed to vacation with my like tito, tita, yung mga nasa province, and they would spend their summers there. And because I was so much younger, hindi ako allowed, sa bahay lang ako. So I'd just be there the whole summer or whatever. Tapos by the time I was, I guess, old enough to do it, wala naman akong kasama because my sister was already a lot older than me and wasn't interested anymore. And you know what I mean? So ayoko din naman to go alone, and my mom, wouldn't allow me to do that, to be separated from them for a long time. So yeah, I never experienced it as a kid. However, as an adult, when I started traveling, doon ko na-experience yung buhay probinsya kasi my friends and I would make it a point to travel to one domestic destination, one domestic travel. So lagi kaming may beach travel
Mm.
every year. Tapos one international. Tapos every year, syempre iba-iba yung destinations. And I guess for me, I don't even remember which province this happened in. Was it in Iloilo, Davao, or one of those? Anyway, I remember na parang nagpunta kami somewhere to buy something, and it was like very far from the hotel or the
Yeah.
resort. Tapos may mga bata, nag-iihaw sila ng lechon. Lechon, as in like, alam mo yun, nasa labas lang ng bahay ha. Yung meron nung parang naka-stick, tapos iniikot-ikot. It was so cool to see.
Have you been to a lechon festival?
I haven't.
I was in one down south in Cotabato. Lang. Like literally walked outside of the municipal hall,
Oo.
and literally they were in pits. And there were
Oh my
multiple
God.
lechons in a row
Oh
and
wow.
different flavored lechons. I was like, oh my gosh. They have like lechon with quail eggs, stuffed with ducks,
Salivating
stuffed
as
with
we
all sorts
speak.
of different
I
things.
want. Tapos nung naglalakad kami doon, nakita namin yung lechon. Ang daming mga bata sa labas. Actually, because you don't see kids in Metro Manila that much, di ba,
Yeah.
outside. Puro mga bata yung nasa labas. Tapos tawan-tawa ako kasi I was with my bestie Marge. Eh si Marge kasi super puti. Like mukha siyang like bond paper lang. Super pale.
Mm-mm.
Tapos the kids thought na hindi siya Filipino. Kala nila siguro Korean or Chinese. And then they started pretending to speak to her in like,
No.
yeah.
No. Oh my gosh.
These
The
are
political incorrectness of it
these are
all.
kids. They don't, they're not aware of whatever, right? So they were like, oh, chotas or whatever. They were making up different sounds. Tapos si Marge was like, hoy, naiintindihan kita. And they were like, ay, gulat sila.
Ay,
Kasi akala
sorry.
nila hindi sila Filipino. So, yun lang, nakakatawa lang. Because, yeah, everybody would talk to you like they know you.
Yeah,
Parang ganun yung naiisip ko sa provincial life. But most of all, what I like is the view.
of
That's why
course.
I love road trips because I just love seeing the cows. I love seeing yung mga tanim and all that, mga bundok. I don't know, I just love it so
Yeah, it's
much.
beautiful. And well, I actually was raised for the first 6 years of my life in the Promdi. I was in Tubigan, Antipolo. And at the time, it was Rizal. It wasn't city yet. And I lived in a compound with my Lola and her brother. Well, they lived in two different sides of the compound. And so our family was one side and his family was the other side. So I would hang out with my second cousins all the time.
Oh.
And I made friends with everyone, every single walk of life that you could think of. I made friends with the bayawak who lived in
My
between
God.
the fence.
No.
Huge bayawak. It grew as I grew. And like I would climb the santol trees to pick the santol and really just, I would peel it and eat it with salt and toyo. That was my
Oh
thing.
wow.
And then we had the guava tree and kamyas tree in the back. I would like literally play with the gagambas in the matchboxes.
You did that?
Yes, patintero, like literally everything because my cousins were all nearby, so we would play these games that
Oh my God,
you
you had
wouldn't
such a
expect
normal
me.
childhood.
Yes,
I'm surprised.
but then when I adapted to my life with my dad and my mom who were living their honeymoon life for the first 6 years of my life
Mm-hmm.
after them leaving with my grandmother, and I finally like moved to the city. Parang nag-iba yung buhay ko. Naging city boy na ako.
Complete 180.
Complete 180. We moved to Germany right away, and then suddenly my life changed. But the first 6 years of my life, I had a very provincial life.
Oh wow. Do you miss it?
I do, and that's why I would go back once in a while and that's why I was quite very sad that my grandmother passed because that was my childhood.
Yeah.
She would, she had her mahjong casino. She would bring all of the donyas of the mariteses of the
That's
area,
true,
and they would,
no? You
yeah,
also associate it with the people talaga and like how they treat you while you're there.
yeah,
It's really different. I feel like when you're in the province, you're forced to socialize more and just
yes,
be kinder to everybody around you because in the city you can lock yourself inside, you don't have to deal with people if you don't want to, but in the province you have to kasi
yeah.
you have to go to the palengke to buy stuff, your food or
And I
whatever.
remember the maritesan sa bahay. I mean, the mahjong casino of my lola. They would play mahjong, they'd be talking about everything,
Like,
politics, and I'd
parang
just be
Crazy Rich
sitting around
Asians.
listening, kind of ish. And then in the middle of that, there would be times when they'd be talking about, all of the chismis. And then eventually it would be like, ay, saan na si Mrs. Shokon? Ay, namatay na si Mrs. Shokon.
Oh no.
So, kailangan na natin ng fourth member ulit. Hanap tayo. Baka
Ay,
dun sa
biglang
may
hindi na
ano,
lang pupunta. Oh my
one by
God.
one.
Oh no. Oh man. Well, there you go. So, yeah, I guess enjoy it when you can. Kung meron kayong probinsya na nauuwian pa. 'Di ba? Good for
Yeah.
you, because not everybody can do the same thing. Like, ako, I have to get a resort, I have to get a hotel. Kasi wala naman akong uuwi ang probinsya. So, but anyway, there you go. I do want to take a trip in the near future. Somewhere na parang ganon. Yung nearby probinsya lang, not too far. Di ba we have plans?
Yeah,
Kaya,
let's
calling on Baby
go.
Whale.
Baby Whale
Let's
is our
go.
planner. It's time
Let's
to
book.
plan. Kasi
We're ready.
kasi si Chico hindi yan magpa-plan.
So,
Hihintay
yeah.
yan.
We'll wait for Baby Whale to make
Kasi
those
si Baby
plans.
Whale lang magpapak, di ba? So, kailangan, di ba? Kailangan siya
Oo.
magpapak.
Totoo. But thank you for joining us, you guys. And please make sure to catch us again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We will all be back tomorrow. And yeah, we'll leave you with one last song. Please do stick around. Nikki's up next. And she will continue Ride Wednesday music from the 2000s to the 2010s. Thanks everybody on Facebook. Leaving you with One Republic counting stars right here on the Monster. Bye.
Bye!